Hi y'all, George Lacey here, and I am bringing you the next video in this series. It is called Where I Would Live If Moving to Montgomery, Texas. Keep in mind that there are corresponding blog posts along with these videos. So I am going to run through my favorite neighborhoods that I would move to if I was considering Montgomery, Texas. We're diving right in. So again, the link is down below. So if I was considering master plan communities and I wanted amenities, I would be looking primarily at, or first focus on, Wood Forest. So Wood Forest is a master plan community, kind of like the Woodlands 2.0. It has wonderful swimming pool, sports complex, walking paths, so many different price ranges. It is one of my favorite neighborhoods in Montgomery County. It has even a 55 plus section, so that's really great. Second on the list is going to be Grand Central Park. It is technically in Conroe, but also Montgomery County. It's a little east of Wood Forest along I-45. It is a fantastic community. What I like more about Wood Forest is going to be the on-site schools and the fact that all the schools are A or B rated. You do have half Conroe ISD, half Montgomery ISD inside of Wood Forest. Grand Central Park is going to be Conroe ISD. It doesn't have the top rated schools, but it also has really great amenities and really easy access to the Woodlands, traveling north along I-45 or even east towards the airport. Next on the list is also going to be another little Conroe neighborhood, but I think you should definitely consider it if looking in Montgomery or Montgomery County and you want a master plan community. It's going to be Harper Preserve. It is gated, it is large, it is almost completely finished, so that's one thing. Grand Central Park has a little bit of new construction left, and I believe Wood Forest, it depends when you watch this video, but I believe Wood Forest also has a tiny bit left, typically the smaller homes. There are some higher end homes. Wood Forest is going to have 350K all the way up to 1.5 million plus. Grand Central Park is 350K to 900K plus. There is always going to be, or almost always going to be for a long time, new construction in Grand Central Park. Now let's talk about Lake Conroe lifestyle communities. Number one is going to be Bentwater. If you've never visited Bentwater, they have and you can't visit in person, they have a great community neighborhood website, so check that out. You can still get new construction in Bentwater. There are still empty lots, but it is definitely an established neighborhood. My grandparents technically bought a lot there a long time ago. They didn't end up building, but it's a wonderful community. I just helped a family build in there, and I absolutely adore Bentwater. I love that it has a manned gate instead of just like a button or the code. It's 100% manned, super safe feeling, wonderful lakefront community. Next is going to be Walden on Lake Conroe, another really nice neighborhood. It is very established, and so you can still find new construction, but it's been around forever. There's going to be a country club in Bentwater and Walden on Lake Conroe, so that's super cool. Wood Forest also has a country club and golf course, which is great. Bentwater has wonderful amenities. Walden on Lake Conroe has kind of older amenities, but it's still a great option. Also along the lake is going to be Grand Harbor. If you are looking in that 600K plus, this is a really neat opportunity. It's also gated. So 600K to 2 million is Grand Harbor. I don't know why I'm using my hand so much today. Walden on Lake Conroe is 250 to 1.2 plus. As you get on the water, you're going to find higher price ranges. In Bentwater, you have 400K up to 3 million plus. And then if you're looking for acreage or estate style neighborhoods, Grand Lake Estates is a great option. High Meadow Estates and High Meadow West, those are going to technically fall in Magnolia, but right on the cusp of Montgomery. Highly recommend those. Montgomery Trace is a great option for larger lots. Grand Lake Estates is 600K to 2.5 plus. I know you can hear me breathing. I'm trying so hard. I don't know why I'm breathing so hard today. High Meadow Estates and High Meadow West are going to be 700K to 3 million plus. Montgomery Trace was 500K to 1.5. You also would want to consider Ridge Lake Shores at 550K to 1.2 million. And if you look in the blog post, you're going to see all the amenities. So I think it's really good to visit the blog post. Two Step Farm is super new. It is a beautiful community. I would highly recommend that if you're looking for new construction in Montgomery. Established neighborhoods, I would consider Cape Conroe. Chapel Bend, Lake Creek Forest, and then if you're looking for newer communities, I would consider Fairwater, Lone Star Landing, Briarly. Those are all really, really healthy, affordable options. Fairwater is $250K to $450K. Lone Star Landing is $250K to $425K. Briarly is $260K to $400K, so super, super affordable first-time home buyer type communities. If you're looking more on the luxury side, you can consider Harborside, which is $900K to $3 million, Crown Oaks, which is $700K to $2 million plus, Waterstone on Lake Conroe. There are lower price ranged homes in this neighborhood. I think I have a typo. It says $800K to $2 million, but definitely no. I must have been, there's a gated section, so I need to go update that. But there are so many really wonderful communities in Montgomery. I think kind of what decides this is like, how close do you want to be to things? Do you want amenities? How important are those amenities? How important are the schools? Montgomery ISD is one of the best school districts. Nearby you have Tomball ISD. Portions of Conroe ISD are really good. And then you even have more schools and more areas the farther you branch out. But it is a really cool area to look in. Montgomery County is a very conservative county. It's a great option if that's the vibe you're going for. It is not too far from the Woodlands, which is great. So if you have to commute to the Woodlands or need to get to I-45, it's not going to be too far of a commute. But if you have to go into downtown Houston, you are going to be looking at an hour plus. I think that's probably the number one reason why some of my clients consider Woodforest, but then end up deciding against it because they don't want that hour plus commute. If you have to drive into Houston, being along I-45 is super important. The Woodlands is still easy access. There are tons of options, Amira and Tomball. But yeah, if you are looking to relocate to the area, my name is George Lacey and my brokerage is Joe & Co. and I would love to assist you. There's going to be a link down below to schedule a call with me. I really hope I get to meet you and learn your story. There are so many wonderful communities here in Montgomery and the surrounding suburbs, and I would love to help you navigate them. I'll talk to you soon. Bye, y'all.